हेलो
आपण त्या चक्कर जाणार
आवाज येतोय माझा?
हो मॅम हो
Good afternoon. Today we'll start with new drug, chamomilla. This is the plant of chamomilla. These are flowers of chamomilla. in introduction. The common name of chamomilla is Matricularia chamomilla. Its family is Compositae. It is proved by Dr. Hahnemann. And it is prepared from tincture of whole fresh plant. The common name of chamomilla is Matricularia chamomilla. Family is Compositae, proved by Dr. Hahnemann, and it is prepared from tincture of whole fresh plant. The constitution of chamomilla. Makeup of the body, especially these are person, especially children with brown hairs. One cheek is red and hot, another is pale and cold. And it is suited for a temperament like nervous, irritable and excitable temperament of person. Means they are getting nervous easily, getting irritable very easily, and very excited on small things. So easily affecting person. Thermal is not so specific. They are having aggravation from heat and open air, but they are sometimes having relief in warm, wet weather. So thermal is not specific, but towards hot. Miasm, it covers psora miasm. As it covers psora miasm, so it mostly covers the acute cases. The constitution, mainly children with brown hairs who are having one cheek is red and hot, another is pale and cold. Suited for nervous, irritable and excitable person. Thermally, they are towards hot. Miasm, it covers psora miasm. Then chamomilla is an annual wing plant growing widely in cultivated fields among wheat and paddy. So you can see the image of the flower. This type of plant mainly grows in the cultivated field like wheat, paddy. But nowadays it is excellent remedy for the ailment brought on or aggravated by anger. Means the complaints which are started or increased due to anger. How it is correlated? Just as the weeds grow in a paddy field. Means in cultivated field, these are unwanted plants which are causing untold miseries, anger and pain to the farmers and grows at the cost of useful products. So the patient displays the similar manifestations and develops the uncivilized habits, and similarly they are called as anger and pain remedy. जसं शेतात आपल्याला नको असलेले प्लांट्स असतात, जे छोटे छोटे गवत असतात किंवा चामोमिला प्लांट सुद्धा तसं असते की आपण शेतात गव्हाची शेती असेल त्याच्यात दुसरे नको असलेले प्लांट जेव्हा ग्रो होतात तेव्हा त्या फार्मरला चिडचिड होते, राग येतो त्या गोष्टीचा आणि ते रिमूव्ह करण्यामध्ये त्याला खूप पेन होतं. त्याचप्रमाणे ते पेशंट सोबत कंपेअर केलं. सेम मॅनिफेस्टेशन जे फार्मरला त्या प्लांट मुळे मॅनिफेस्टेशन येतात ते मॅनिफेस्टेशन पेशंट मध्ये कंपेअर केलं. लाईक पेशंट इज ऑल्सो व्हेरी अनसिव्हिलाइज्ड and having too much anger and very sensitiveness for pain. So it is compared like this. The general constitutional state of chamomilla is great sensitiveness. They are very sensitive for every impression, sensitiveness to surroundings, sensitive to the person and mainly sensitive to pain. So it is called as pain remedy. Other two pain remedies are aconite and coffea. There is a Nash trio of pain remedies: aconite, chamomilla, and coffea. Dr. Nash has given trio of many remedies or many symptoms, means the important three remedies. In that Nash trio of pain remedies is aconite, chamomilla, and coffea. 2 marks question. Trio of Nash pain remedy: chamomilla, aconite, and coffea. The constitutional irritability is so great that a little pain brings forth manifestation, as if patient were in a great suffering. थोडंसं सुद्धा पेन असेल तरी त्यांना असं वाटतं की खूप पेन आहे त्यांना आणि त्यांना खूप त्रास होतो सिंपल पेनने सुद्धा. So it naturally belongs to the woman's nervous system because women are more sensitive to the pain. Then what is its sphere of action? On which system it acts? So it mainly acts on brain, nerves, mind, stomach, and intestine. It acts on brain, nerve, mind, stomach, and intestine. Pathogenesis. It mainly acts on nervous system, that is on brain. It produces irritability of mind and even spasms and convulsions. It also produces inflammation of mucous membrane of stomach and intestine, leading to diarrhea and dysentery. So in pathogenesis, main action on nervous system, which causes irritability of mind, and also by acting on nervous system, on nerves, muscles, it causes spasms and convulsions. It causes inflammation of mucous membranes, mainly of stomach and intestine, leading to diarrhea and dysentery. In old days, there is some practice like for babies, the chamomilla tea is given for colic, pain, abdominal pain. The chamomilla tea. The tea is made up of dried flowers. So, but some young mothers or the nurses which give chamomilla tea to the babies will leading to convulsion. So they are convulsions caused due to chamomilla tea. So it is old practice, means in crude form also it is used as a pain remedy, but it is causing convulsions. So that after trituration, even if we are using it for pain, it will not cause convulsion, because by trituration or by succussion, we increase the quality of the drug and reduces the material quantity of the drug. So it acts very precisely by only reducing pain and not leading to convulsions. But if we given chamomilla in repetition, it can cause convulsions. In convulsions, you can see the jerking, hot head, and great sensitiveness. The person is very sensitive to noise and great irritability due to convulsion. Convulsions of children, they become stiff, roll their eyes, distort the face, twitching of the muscles, throws the limb about, clench the thumbs, and bend the body backward, opisthotronous position. So in convulsion, there is a jerking, head is hot, they are sensitive to the noise, they are having great irritability, they become stiff, they roll their eyes, distort the face, when twitching of muscles is present, throw the limbs, clench the thumb, and bend the body backwards, means in opisthotonous position. This convulsion is of convulsion when we give chamomilla in crude form, like chamomilla tea. So to avoid this convulsion, we triturate the drug, or we reduce the material quantity of the drug. So this convulsion mainly seen in oversensitive children when they are suffering from pain from teething. Means we have seen many patients when during dentition there are convulsions, or convulsions due to pain, convulsions due to colic. So in that cases we can use chamomilla, because that children are so oversensitive that simple pain, as teething is very natural process, but that pain is also causing convulsions in children. So that children are very oversensitive for pain. So in that case, we can use chamomilla, triturated or suckers or prepared drug of chamomilla, not in crude form. In crude form, it can cause convulsion in any children. So teething out to be perfectly healthy process, but is really looked upon as a disease. Many doctors carry medicine for teething children and administer them. So that chamomilla has fallen into that bad use of giving chamomilla for teething. So many times for bad use, it is used very overused for teething. So we should not give to the every child in teething for sorry. So we should not use chamomilla for every children during teething, during dentition. But some doctors give it and it has some adverse effects. So there are many children who suffer from irritability of brain, convulsions, stomach disorders, and vomiting during the time of dentition. But dentition should not be a disease state. It should be normal. It is the normal process. So don't give medicine for dentition. If the symptoms are very severe, then only prescribe the medicine. So clinically it is indicated for acidity, anger, asthma due to anger, catarrh, coffee, bad effects of coffee or colic due to coffee, convulsions, cough, cramps, dentition, diarrhea. There are a number of diseases: dysmenorrhea, dyspepsia, earache, blepharitis, fever, flatulence, gout, headache, jaundice, mumps, neuralgias, peritonitis, rheumatism, salivation, mainly nocturnal salivation, sciatica, screaming, means किंचाळणे म्हणतो आपण, screaming due to pain, unbearable crying, means the crying of patient which is unbearable for others. So screaming, किंचाळणे, speech affections or toothache, ulcers, and uterus disease. So these are many clinical conditions, and we can also use in clinical conditions which are not narrated here, because if symptoms agree, we can use the remedy. So mainly it is the remedy for pain, mainly abdominal colic, toothache, earache, any type of colic, and anger. Effects of anger. can see the third, asthma due to anger, convulsions due to anger. So this is the remedy when anger is the cause. So then nickname for chamomilla, that is cannot bear it. He cannot bear himself, cannot bear others, wants everything, but when offered, throws them away or hurls them away. They cannot bear pain, cannot bear anything. Everything is simply intolerable. So there is a nickname for chamomilla, that is cannot bear it. सहन करू शकत नाही. Cannot bear it. They cannot bear himself, cannot bear others, cannot bear pain, cannot bear anything. Everything is simply intolerable. So in mind, as we have seen, this is the best remedy for children as given in books, but we can use chamomilla in adults also. I was having one case, one lady with severe migraine, that is one-sided headache. I have tried many remedies, but I was not getting any constitution of her. I have tried pulsatilla. I have tried, because she is quite mild and timid. Tried pulsatilla, calcarea, many remedies, but she was not getting relief. She was getting only temporary relief. But one day, she brought her child. The child was very irritable, very cranky child, continuously crying. So I prescribed chamomilla for child. And that chamomilla suited to a child. On that basis, I have given chamomilla to her also for her migraine complaint, and it was relieved. So we can use chamomilla in adults also. Sometimes same remedy can be the parents' remedy also and children's remedy also. Because anyways we can many times see the behavior is same. Mother and child behavior is same. आपण म्हणतो ना सेम आहेत दोघं, दिसायला पण सेम आहेत, वागायला पण सेम आहेत. तशा प्रकारे कधी कधी रेमेडीज सुद्धा आपल्या सेम येऊ शकतात पॅरेंट्सचे आणि चाइल्डचे. तेव्हा आपण असं क्रॉस चेक सुद्धा करू शकतो रेमेडीज साठी. So the main feeling of the chamomilla is that they are not getting enough attention from their parents. They are not getting enough attention from their parents. They feel that only, that they are not getting enough attention from their parents. So chamomilla reacts to this by loud shrieking, demanding, and not courted unless carried. So they feel that they are not getting enough attention from their parents. So they react like loud shrieking, screaming. They are too much demanding and better only when they are carried. So the remedy with sensitiveness of mind, great irritability, and this sensitiveness and irritability runs through the chamomilla. There are also sensitiveness to the pain, easily affected by mortification, chagrin, mortification, insult, apman, easily affected by mortification, chagrin, so much that they have become very sensitive and causes pain, convulsion, colic, headache, and any other kind of nervous symptoms. It is spasms, cramps. So they are so much so to the sensitiveness of pain, not only physical but also mental pain also, like mortification. Chagrin. Chagrin is excessive anger. अपमान, राग या गोष्टींचा त्यांच्यावर खूप परिणाम होतो. These are the pains which are at mental level. Mortification and anger. So they are sensitiveness to the physical as well as mental pain. Due to mortification and chagrin, there is symptoms like physical pains, convulsions, colic, headache, or any other nervous symptoms. Like the nervous child, when punished, will go into the convulsion. You may have seen this type of children. When they are punished, they will go into convulsion. We have seen the jerking and twitching of muscles due to mortification and excitement. So excessive sensibility of the nerves, so excessive that other remedies like coffea, naxomic and opium. These are also very sensitive persons. Coffea, naxomic and opium. And this is compared with chamomilla. Children are very irritable, peevish, snappish, and uncivil. They cannot return civil answer. कधीच सरळ उत्तर देणार नाही. तुम्ही काही विचारलं काहीतरी उलट बोलणार. So they cannot return a civil answer. The cross children, impatient person, they want this and that, but when offered, refuses it. The term used for it is capriciousness. Capriciousness means they want many things, but when offered, they refuses it. Piteous mourning of the child because he cannot get what he wants. They want many things, but they actually don't know what they want. So they are continuously saying that मला काहीतरी पाहिजे. आणि आपण काही दिलं तर ते रिफ्यूज करणार. So due to that, there is continuous mourning. किरकिर करतो म्हणतो आपण तसं. Continuous mourning of the child because they cannot get what they want. They are very restless. They are quiet only when carried. धरून ठेवलं तरच त्यांना बरं वाटतं. The anger causes many diseases such as diarrhea, convulsions, chills, fever. We have seen that. Piteous mourning, irritable. The irritability is so great that it manifests itself sometimes very singular way. Means the patient seems to be driven to frenzy by the pain, and she forgot all about her prudence and her diplomacy. Means pain is so much that she behaves very singularly, or she forgot her diplomacy. She forgot how to react. She becomes so sensitive for pain, she reacts very violently. There is a loss of generosity. She has no consideration for feelings of others because she only is in pain. So she has no consideration for feeling of the others. She will simply enter into a quarrel or dispute regardless of the feelings of anybody. Dr. Kent has given an example. He says that when you go into a practice, do not be surprised. Do not be surprised when you go to the bedside of the patient in a labor who is full of pains and suffering. If she says, "Doctor, I don't want you, get out." This is the chamomilla lily. Dr. Kent has given very beautiful example that when patient is in pain, patient is in labor, And if she says, doctor, I don't want you, get out. The awful pain that she is having drive her to frenzy, and this frenziness, this oversensitiveness of pain is coupled with mental state. So she is unable to control her temper. She is unable to control her anger. She forgot how to react. She directly says, doctor, I don't want you, get out. So this is the chamomilla lady. This type of anger is chamomilla anger. When we see it in children, the child whines and cries, sputters about everything. It wants something new every time. And they refuses when we give them. If it is for something to eat, for something to play with, for its toys, when these are handed to the child, they throw them away and sling them clear across the room. फेकून देतात ते. आधी मागतात मला हे पाहिजे, मला ते पाहिजे, आणि जेव्हा आपण देतो तेव्हा फेकून देतात. So this type of children, they actually don't know what they want. The pain seems to be better when child is carried. So the child wants to be carried all the time. This is true in colic, in bowel troubles, true with earache, true with fevers, like cold, and also during dentition. They continuously says, carry me. Mala dharan thora. And they are better when carried. The children must be carried. Dr. Kent has again given an example. That the nurse is compelled to carry the child all the time. And then there is a restlessness and capriciousness about the members of family. As I have said that capriciousness about things, like eating things or toys. There is capriciousness about the members of family also. That first, child goes 2 or 3 times up and down to the rooms with the nurse, then reaches out for its mother, goes 2 or 3 times up and down of the room with her, then wants to go to his father. So there is a continuous changing or capriciousness about members of the family. एकदा नर्स कडे जाणार, तिच्या बरोबर फिरून येणार, नंतर आईकडे जाणार, तिच्या बरोबर फिरून येणार, आणि मग परत वडिलांकडे जायचं. So there is continuously changing of person also. They are never satisfied. And it seems to have no peace. So they always wanted to be carried. And they feel when they are carried. Then it has earache, the sharp shooting type of pains that causes child to screech out, carries the hand to the ear. The pain often causes the sharp and piercing tone of the voice. They screams with pain. Adults, when compared to the adults in pain cannot keep still. The pains are so severe. It is not always that they are decidedly emulated by the moving, but they seems to be moving because they cannot keep still. The pains are so severe that they are continuously moving with pains. If they are in bed, they continuously tossing in the bed. They cannot keep quiet for some time. They continuously tossing in a bed. Along with this pain, there is irritability. They becomes violent, becomes angry, irritable, and scolds about the pain, and pain is like torture, sir. During pain, there is an aversion to talk. They feel they are becoming snappish, उल्टे उत्तर देते. So there's intensity of pain. In pain, they become so irritable, they become angry, there's aversion to talk, they become snappish. They are quarrelsome, easily chagrined or excited to anger. And bad effects of having the feelings wounded. Feelings wounded means the mental pains, like pains of mortification, pains of anger. So bad effects of feelings wounded. Hurt केलेल्याची feeling. So these are the mentals. And if these mentals are seen in children, then only you can use the remedy for dentition. In quiet, calm children, chamomilla is not acting. If the child is very quiet, calm, don't use chamomilla. Will revise in short. So chamomilla. This is the plant of chamomilla. These are the flowers. Common name of chamomilla is Matricaria chamomilla. Family is Compositae, brewed by Dr. Hahnemann and prepared from tincture of whole fresh plant. Constitution of chamomilla: persons, especially children, with brown hairs. One cheek is red and hot, another is pale and cold. Temperament: they are having nervous, irritable, and excitable temperament. They are easily getting nervous, easily getting irritable, and easily excitable. Thermal is not specific but towards hot. That is, there is aggravation from heat and open air, but they are also having relief in warm, wet weather. Miasm, Sora miasm. So chamomilla is an annual wind plant growing wild in cultivated fields among wheat, paddy, etc. It is an excellent remedy for the ailments brought on or aggravated by anger. We have seen this just as the weeds grows in a paddy field, causing untold miseries, anger, and pain to the farmers, and their growth at a cost of useful products. So also the patient displays similar manifestation and they develop uncivilized habits. And similarly, it is the anger and pain remedy. As the crop causing anger and pain in the farmer, the same manifestation seen in a patient, like they are very angry and use very oversensitiveness to the pain. The general constitutional state of Chamomila is a great sensitiveness, sensitive to every impression, sensitive to surroundings, sensitive to person, and mainly sensitive to the pain. The constitutional irritability is so great that the little pain brings forth the manifestation, as if patient were in a great suffering. So it naturally belongs to the woman's nervous system. When she wrought up and extremely sensitive and in pain. Sphere of action, it mainly acts on brain, nerves, mind, stomach, and intestine. Sphere of action is on brain, nerves, mind, stomach, and intestine. Pathogenesis, by acting primarily on nervous system, it produces irritability of mind, even spasms and convulsions. It causes inflammation of mucous membrane of stomach and intestine, which leading to diarrhea and dysentery. In the past or in history, the chamomilla tea, which is prepared from dried flowers of chamomilla, which was used in a babies for colic. But as it is in crude form, the chamomilla tea is causing convulsions in babies. And these convulsions are like jerking, the head is hot with great sensitivity, sensitiveness to the noise, to the person, great irritability. In children, due to convulsion, they become stiff, roll the eyes, distort the face, there is a twitching of the muscles, froze the limbs, clench the thumb, and bend the body backwards. So these are effects when we give chamomilla in a crude form. Those children or those convulsions that come on in oversensitive children when they have suffered a good deal of pain from teething. So in that case also, we can use chamomilla if symptoms agree, like convulsions due to oversensitiveness, convulsions due to teething pain. Clinically, it is indicated for acidity, anger, asthma, catarrh, coffee effects of colic, convulsions, cough, cramps, dentition, diarrhea, dysmenorrhea, dyspepsia, earache, blepharitis, fever, flatulent colic, gout, headache, jaundice, mumps, and many things. Mainly neuralgias, screaming children, toothache. So it is also has a nickname like cannot bear it. It cannot bear himself, cannot bear others, wants everything, but when offered, hurls them away. It cannot bear pain, cannot bear anything. Everything is simply intolerable. The main feeling of the remedy is that they are not getting enough attention from their parents. Chamomilla reacts to this by loud shrieking and demanding and not coited unless carried. So there is a great sensitiveness of mind, great irritability. These two run through the chamomilla so closely that they are inseparable. There is a sensitiveness to the pain, easily affected by mortification, by chagrin, that the nervous system becomes extremely sensitive from these causes, and pains, convulsions, colics, headache, and other kind of nervous symptoms sets in. The nervous child, when punished, will go into a convulsion. Oversensitiveness, all sensitive nervous woman will suffer from chagrin. There is a jerking and twitching of muscles from mortification and excitement. The other remedies compared are coffea, nux vomica, and opium. Very irritable, peevish, snappish, uncivil person. They cannot return a civil answer. They are cross, impatient, wants this and that, but when offered, refuses it. It is called as capriciousness. There is a continuous piteous moaning of a child because he cannot get what he wants. There is a restlessness which is quite only when carried. The anger causes many diseases such as diarrhea, convulsions, chills, fever, etc. Piteous moaning and irritable. The irritability is so great that it manifests itself sometimes in a very singular way. The patient seems to be driven to frenzy by the pains, and she forgets all about her prudence and her diplomacy. There is a loss of generosity. She has no consideration for feeling of others. She will simply enter into a quarrel or dispute regardless of feelings of anything. So, when you go into a practice, do not be surprised when you go to the bedside of the patient in a labor who is full of pains and suffering. If she says, "Doctor, I don't want you, get out." The awful pains that she is having drive her to frenzy, and this frenzy, this oversensitiveness to the pain, is coupled with a mental state. She unable to control her temper. Now, in a child, the child weens and cries and sputter about everything. It wants something new every minute. It refuses everything that it asks for. If it is for something to eat, for something to play with, for its toys, when these are handed to the child, they throws them away, slings them clear across the room. The pains seem to be better when child is carried, so the child wants to be carried all the time. This is true in the colic, in the bowel troubles. It is true with earache, true with evening fevers, and general suffering from cold and conditions while eating, teething. Children must be carried. The nurse is compelled to carry the child all the time. And then there is a restlessness and capriciousness about the members of the family. The child goes 2 or 3 times up and down to the room with the nurse and then reaches out for its mother, goes 2 or 3 times up and down to the room with her, and then wants to go to its father. And so it is changing about. They are never satisfied. It seems to have no peace. When it has earache, the sharp shooting pain causes the child to screech out. Carries the hand to the ear. The pain often causes that sharp, piercing tone of the voice. The adults in pain cannot keep still. The pains are so severe. It is not always that they are decidedly ameliorated by moving, but they seem to be because they keep, cannot stay at one place because pains are so severe. They move because they cannot keep still. So the chamomilla patient is tossing in a bed. If they are in bed, they are not an instant quiet. And along with all of this, the same irritability becomes violently excited at the pain, angry at the pain, irritable about the pain, will scolds about the pain. The pain is so torturesome. There is an aversion to talk due to pain. They become snappish. They are quarrelsome, easily chagrined, or excited to the anger. They are so quarrelsome, easily chagrined, or excited to the anger. Bad effects of having the feelings wounded means if there is a mortification or excessive anger and after that some complaints are coming, then we can use chamomilla. So when there is anger, irritability, sensitiveness, and these bad effects of anger causing pain, and there is a sensitiveness to the pain, we can use chamomilla. So if any doubt, you can ask me or call me personally. Thank you.